2 months ago, I played a new game, Bloons Tower Defense 6. I didn't realize the community was so aggressive. But today that changes. I have been training, I've been learning, and I've been plotting my revenge. Morgan challenged me to become the top player in the world at BTD 6. This is the boss I'll be getting top spot in. I have tried getting top in the past, grinding for 4 days straight, and barely got top 50. But this time, I've got a constant reminder of what will happen to me if I fail. Anything but top 1 and I'll be a skeleton. 2 Bloons got past and gave me a penalty timer, but I'm still going to win. I have a secret strategy that'll get me a time so fast these penalties don't matter. The Magic Monkey is like the front desk person to my retail hardware store. Customers come in asking for refunds and he knocks them down so I can keep printing money at the back. The yellow Bloons represent customers who push in line because they're TikTok famous. The fire doesn't represent anything other than fire. This is just how you should deal with them in real life. I sell bananas to other players' banana farms who sell to other players' farms, so we all grow our farms exponentially. Eventually we realize that all the demand is inflated and the bubble will burst, destroying our economy. Kinda like the real economy. My setup to my strategy was perfectly on track, and then the customers were starting to complain that we don't sell purple V-necks. This is a hardware store, so I put the manager at the front so they can't ask to see them after complaining for 10 minutes. You might wonder how I'm going to get first place when I'm a full minute behind on penalty. It's called being a pro gamer, only me and Morgan would get it. But to beat the first boss, I placed a ton of tack shooters that shredded the boss and let hordes of Bloons go past, and I almost lost. I had to restart from round 40. This makes my pro gamer strategy a bit harder, still possible. Bloonarius is the kind of customer that complains their McDonald's cheeseburger is too greasy. Still at the hardware store. Selling all my farms to buy penguin farmers meant I could beat the tier 1 boss. After the tier 1 boss, I had to play another game called Escape from Morgan. I have to survive Morgan's wrath while I read out the sponsored segment of this video by Yahaha, which is what this game was made in. Morgan might have 15 different superpowers, but can he create 3D multiplayer interactive experiences easily with Yahaha? Yes, anyone can. You know it's a good company because saying the name makes you sound insane. Anyone can create and publish virtual experiences. There are some really awesome things in here. Hilarious game modes and some that are insane. You don't have to know anything about coding. All of the annoying things are done for you so you can focus on being creative. And I can focus on insulting Morgan for having a C-based name. Yahaha supports multiplayer, hence Morgan hunting for my kidneys. You can hang out with friends and meet new people to play your games with. After you've made a masterpiece, you only need to press one button to publish it for others to play on both mobile and PC. It's in early access and you can get it for free until Morgan takes over. Download it from my pinned comment and I'll pin your comment next video. Yes, you in particular. Download it. Camouflage Bloons are shoplifters, but if you're stealing from a hardware store, a 4-meter plank of wood is pretty hard to stuff into your pockets. I will catch you and rewind time to burn you alive. Fire really is the solution to most problems. I'm starting a side pirating movie business within my hardware store. Boss 2 was wrecked because I googled how to beat it and copied that. But I still have my secret strategy that will place me higher than any tutorial on the internet. Moabs are 12-year-old shoplifters. You can't easily get away with setting them on fire. I was speedrunning the levels. I heard Morgan's voice.
Dragoon, get number 1 or I'll literally make the sun supernova and take out Earth.
To be clear, Morgan Ellis is not this child. Please stop subscribing or viewing this. This is a different Morgan Ellis. The one I'm talking about had a religious playlist, so I know it's a different one. I'm not making fun of this child. It's probably a different child who deleted their channel because of me. The tier 3 Bloonarius represents the undercover millionaire CEO checking to see if you handle things correctly. Make sure to spit on them the correct amount and charge them twice as much to impress them. Finally, on round 100, when I have a 2-minute penalty, I hired the greatest customer service staff of all time. Who do you want at the front of your store? And he just body slams anyone who argues. He tore apart the tier 4 boss, only one left. One more boss, then I will have time, and I am confident I will be the top player in the world. But why am I confident? Over the last few weeks, I have learned a thing or two about the leaderboard. It's ruthless. Last week I started at rank 23 and got pushed down to 76 over time. But what if there were no other people? What if there was only one person on the leaderboard? That person would be first place. So, if I am the very first person to beat the boss, I will be in first place. And so now it is 8:20 PM New Zealand time, 20 minutes after the boss was released. I started this the second it was available. I was the first person to start the boss and therefore will be the first person to finish it. Checkmate, Morgan. And there it is, I beat the final boss. I'll let you hear my live reaction to getting first place. Oh! I got 3rd place. 4 people had the exact same idea as me, finish first to get first. I'm not done yet though. I started the elite boss straight away. You can only unlock it after beating the normal boss, so it's still an empty leaderboard. If I do it all on fast forward speed and don't escape to home once, I can be the first. The elite Bloonarius represents a customer who asks what you would recommend, so you respond, your mum. Then it starts knocking over everything in your store in blind rage. Then you lose it, Bloons. I couldn't even beat the elite boss. You know what this means? It's time to move to New Zealand and get better ping so my time will be faster. I waited a week for the next boss to be released. This is it. If I win this, I will stop bringing up Morgan in every video. I'll move on from gamer pros to fight gods. 7:59 PM New Zealand time. I went to the menu, started the Gravelord Lich boss, looked at the rules to see Benjamin was banned, so I picked Geraldo and immediately pressed fast forward. I have a slightly different strategy. When I came 3rd last time, I could see who I'm up against. These medals show that they're in the top 75% of players. That's garbage. I can reliably get in the top 100 with some effort, and I'm pretty sure no one else in the top 100 is trying to be the fastest. So if I take my time and do decently well, I might be the 10th to finish, but I'll have the best time of all of us. I tried boat farming, but they all got addicted to chocolate and drowned, so I have to farm bananas again. Geraldo represents a worker who takes 7 sleep breaks each shift and just lets the customers steal my stuff. Time for the first boss. I let myself take some time to sell the farms and set up a tax zone to kill it. The Lich is a kind of customer that sets up their own store outside selling cabbages and makes more money than you, so I killed him. Finally, my secret weapon. Rabbit! Nothing can get past me now. At this point, I was confident and had a lot of farms, so I let the rounds keep going by with no stopping. I had a mad and some snipers to take out the boss. The candy falls flowed red with rubber. My banana central was manufacturing 100 million bananas per year. The ocean in this universe is filled with banana scraps. It's a terrible pollution problem. I could feel Morgan being intimidated by my time. I created an Apex Plasma Master and let the fast-forwarded rounds continue. I could smell the 1st place. The music will not end in disappointment this time.